We are artists, pirates, or the cooks, are we?
We?
You are one of us now.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the couples in animated Disney and Pixar flicks with the most electric romantic connections. Beware of potential spoilers ahead.
Summer night, perfect occasion. Where am I? You know I'll be waiting for you.
Number 10. Wall-E and Eve. Wall-E. We know what you must be thinking. These are robots. So does the idea that they could have chemistry sound ludicrous? Absolutely. Yet Wall-E and Eve have plenty of it regardless.
Name? Wall-E.
Wall-E.
As soon as they meet, it's clear there's potential. He's enamored. While her feelings build more gradually, the progression is gripping every step of the way. Their space dance alone melts our hearts, representing their dynamic wonderfully. And then there's the ending, which really says it all.
Wall-E. Wall-E!
It seems like the Wall-E we know is gone, until Eve gives him that important kiss and brings him back. Literal electricity flies more than once between this pair throughout. What other sign do you need?
And that is all that love's about.
And we're...
You're kidding!
Time runs out.
Number 9. Bob and Helen, The Incredibles franchise. You have to be a true power couple to fight crime, raise a family, and keep passion alive in the marriage. Thankfully, Bob and Helen fit that bill flawlessly.
How you doing, honey?
Do I have the answer?
Yes, they have their problems. That's normal. But they always work things out, and through every obstacle, it's clear how much they love and value each other.
I'm asking you to wait with the kids.
And I'm telling you, not a chance. You're my husband, I'm with you. For better or worse.
They can be embracing or arguing. The fondness that was so obvious between them on their wedding day always remains. It's naturally evolved and matured because they're growing together, but it's definitely there for anyone to see. Nothing and nobody, not being forced to act like regular civilians, not Syndrome, not Evelyn Dever, can break their bond.
Because what's important is that Mommy and I are always a team. We're always united against the forces of...
Pig-headedness?
I was going to say evil or something.
Number 8. Carl and Ellie. Up.
Hey, I don't bite. You and me, we're in a club now.
Up only needs minutes to show how connected this pair is. Following a prologue where Carl and Ellie meet, the dialogue-free married life sequence captures their life. It goes through joyous moments like their nuptials and quiet ones where they do things like read. We also witness difficult events like the loss of a pregnancy and ultimately Ellie's death. With each gesture, glance, kiss, and overall moment, their love takes center stage. This remains true even after Ellie passes, as her presence permeates Carl's every move. She's the reason he sets off for Paradise Falls.
Don't you worry, Ellie. We'll get our house over there.
More importantly, she's the one who, through her scrapbook, shows him they had a fantastic adventure, enabling him to start a new chapter. That's how you know it's soulmate stuff. Number 7. Tarzan and Jane. Tarzan. Picture this. A human man is raised by gorillas. One day, he meets a human woman. They're from different worlds with different ways of communicating and living. Yet, from their first interaction, it's evident the pair are destined to be together. That's Tarzan and Jane.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Oh, thank you. I can't do a thing with it in this humidity, though. It's... You do speak.
No barrier, cultural or otherwise, will keep them apart because there's a magnetic energy attracting them to one another. Even when they're not physically together, we feel that link. Honestly, the way Jane loses her composure as she draws and describes Tarzan speaks volumes, and that's before they're a couple.
I've never seen such eyes.
Oh, shall I leave you and the blackboard alone for a moment?
They also don't keep things surface level, learning from and compromising for each other. The TV show and Tarzan and Jane spin-off bolster this, proving they're two peas in a pod.
You understand my world better than I ever thought.
Just as you understand mine.
Number 6. Simba and Nala, the Lion King.
One day you two are going to be married.
Yuck! Ew. I can't marry her. She's my friend. Yeah, it'd be so weird.
Who doesn't love the friends to lovers trope? Simba and Nala's bond growing up is heartwarmingly wholesome. But tragedy strikes, he leaves, and we worry that may be it for them. Thankfully, their paths cross again years later. They reconnect, and it's like everything and everyone else disappears. The Can You Feel the Love Tonight sequence makes it crystal clear this thing between them is entrancing. As they commit and start their own family, it's evident they won't ever be separated for good. The 1998 sequel further confirms this. We shouldn't be surprised, though. Disney has no trouble in the love department when it comes to anthropomorphic animal pairings, with notable examples being Lady and Tramp and Duchess and J. Thomas O'Malley.
Your eyes are like sapphires. Gee. That's pretty corny, though, huh?
Oh, no. Not at all. Any woman would like it.
Number 5. Jasmine and Aladdin. Aladdin.
You don't want to go for a ride, do you? We could get out of the palace, see the world.
Is it safe?
Sure. Do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
The Disney Renaissance gave us fantastic princess love stories, like Ariel and Eric's that make us blush. Right now, we want to discuss Jasmine and Aladdin. The genie may be the one granting wishes in their movie, but we think the real magic comes from the bewitching couple. Even when he's keeping his identity a secret, the attachment that forms is genuine. It's Aladdin's real self, not his Prince Ali persona, that resonates with Jasmine.
That's right. You've certainly proven your worth as far as I'm concerned. It's that law that's the problem.
Father?
Well, am I Sultan or am I Sultan? From this day forth, the princess shall marry whoever she deems worthy.
Him. I choose you, Aladdin.
Call me Al.
Despite their different backgrounds, they have much in common, including good hearts. Every time these two are together, be it in the original film or its sequels, the air in the room changes. It's a whole new world with them, and each moment feels like a magic carpet ride.
Thrilling chase,
Wondrous place for you and me.
Number 4. Anna and Kristoff. Frozen franchise. Chemistry often looks different depending on the couple and how their personalities mesh. In Anna and Kristoff's case, it's fun and quirky without sacrificing the flirty charm.
Catch! Thanks. That was like a crazy trust exercise.
Their banter and rapport is alluring practically from jump, and their disagreements only fuel things. He's also there for her in tough times, as he helps her find Elsa and tries to save her when ice hits her heart.
There's your act of true love right there! Riding across the fjords like a valiant, pungent reindeer king.
It doesn't take long before we're like, Han too? Beyond that, they embrace each other without reservation. Awkwardness, pet reindeer, and all. Whether they're on a grand adventure or playing charades, we can't take our eyes off them. We have no doubt they'd feel the other is worth melting for.
Oh, did you boys get all dressed up for me?
It was Sven's idea.
1 hour. You get this for 1 hour.
That's okay. I prefer you in leather anyway.
Number 3. Megara and Hercules. Hercules. Strap in because things are about to get steamy. How could they not with this pairing?
Megara. My friends call me Meg, at least they would if I had any friends. So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals?
He's a demigod who needs to prove his heroism to become, well, a full god. She's a cynical woman stuck working for the monster determined to destroy him.
Aren't you a damsel in distress?
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
You'd think that would cause the bad kind of tension, but the result is actually too sultry to ignore. There's true love brewing underneath the sarcasm and outside interference. Meg tries her hardest to deny her romantic feelings, but even she ultimately can't fight it. By the end, these two are willing to risk it all to protect and save each other. Plus, Herc literally chooses her over godhood. It doesn't get much more irresistible than that.
A life without Meg, even an immortal life, would be empty. I wish to stay on Earth with her. I finally know where I belong.
Number 2. Tiana and Naveen, the Princess and the Frog. We've heard the saying about having to kiss a few frogs. Well, Tiana locks lips with one such amphibian. Except he's actually a human prince under a spell and she becomes a frog too.
What did you do to me? I'm green and I'm slimy.
No. That is not slime.
What?
You are secreting mucus.
Oh, and they butt heads repeatedly since she's a practical woman determined to open a restaurant, while he's the arrogant, carefree type. In other words, it's a quintessential opposites attract story.
You do not know how to have fun. There. Somebody had to say it.
Thank you. Because I figured out what your problem is, too.
I'm too wonderful.
No, you're a no-count philanderer and lazy bump on a log.
Their clashing is intoxicating, a sign of their complementary natures, as he teaches her to loosen up while she teaches him responsibility. Tiana and Naveen fall hard, and major sparks fly. Watching them dance has us fanning ourselves, and seeing them thrive as he supports her with Tiana's palace has us swooning. This is one very seductive, very unstoppable couple.
You just kissed yourself a princess.
And I'm about to do it again.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Milo and Kida, Atlantis, the Lost Empire. One of the most underrated, iconic pairings around.
What is your country of origin? When did the floodwaters recede? How did
Wait a minute, I got a few questions for you too. So let's do this, okay? You ask one, then I'll ask one, then you, then me, then, well, you get it.
Very well.
Buzz and Jessie, Toy Story franchise. They may be toys, but their chemistry is anything but a game.
I don't know what came over me.
Just go with it, Buzz.
Belle and Beast, Beauty and the Beast. A connection strong enough to break a curse.
You know, perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What?
There may be something there that wasn't there before.
What's there, Mama?
Pacha and Chicha, the Emperor's New Groove franchise. Their union is clearly built to last.
You two can stay up. We're just gonna be sitting here telling each other how much we love each other. Right, honey?
Good night.
Nani and David, Lilo and Stitch. Adorable doesn't even begin to describe it.
She likes her butt and fancy hair. I know. I read her diary.
She thinks it's fancy?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Rapunzel and Eugene, Tangled franchise.
Something brought you here, Flynn Rider. Call it what you will, fate, destiny.
A horse.
So I have made the decision to trust you.
A horrible decision.
How did this bold duo ever live without each other? At first, it's purely business. Eugene wants loot, and Rapunzel needs someone to take her to the lantern show. Yet anyone with eyes can tell nothing about this will remain transactional. And sure enough, the walls soon come down.
Well, I should,
I should get some more firewood.
Hey, for the record, I like Eugene Fitzherbert much better than Flynn Rider.
Each step on the journey brings them closer, and what blossoms is the stuff romance novels are written about. I see the light, anyone? She's willing to live in captivity to save him, and he's willing to die for her freedom. And that way they express their feelings in what might be their last moments together.
You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
Eugene recovers, but we never will. They're it for each other, forming a charged, sizzling, yet tender and compassionate partnership for the ages.
All at once, everything is different now that I see you.
Which of these couples makes you believe in love? Let us know in the comments.
Think romantical thoughts.
You and me and you, both of us together.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.